Hey guys, it's Kate. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be bringing you along and sharing with you my experience while I was in Dubrovnik and Split, Croatia. While we were in Dubrovnik and Split, we were able to see a lot of the filming locations and filming inspirations for Game of Thrones. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So the first place we went was the walls of Dubrovnik. That was like one of the most iconic areas of Croatia because that is where a lot of the south scenes were filmed. Basically everywhere in Dubrovnik there is a filming location for Game of Thrones. A fun fact is that Croatia and the government themselves did not charge Game of Thrones to actually film there. That way they were able to bring the press later on, and basically they wanted the filming rights to be known as Croatia and have the walls look very Croatian and very recognizable throughout the entire show. That way it is an iconic place to visit when you are in Croatia. So the walls of Dubrovnik had so many iconic areas, so I'm going to just leave a few videos and photos. That way you can recognize some of the filming locations for Game of Thrones. Another hidden gem is Peter's brothel. You're able to see the steps to Peter's brothel, which is very interesting because you would never really find it if you weren't looking for it, but you're able to quickly see it on one of the side streets in Dubrovnik. And of course, some of the most iconic scenes were the Walk of Shame with Cersei and the entire Lannister family, along with Queen Marjorie. Those scenes were all filmed right in the middle of Dubrovnik, and here's what it looks like now. The road is still known for the Shame, and there are drink names after it, and a lot of the Dubrovnik, Croatia merchandise for Game of Thrones is also sold on this street. You were also able to see Marcella's departure in Dubrovnik. It's on the same strip. Basically, the walls of Dubrovnik are here, and then the fort is like up here, but it's on the same road to walk. So basically on this road, it is the most important road. You would never know, but in the show, Marcella's departure is filmed on this side. Then over here, there is a port and the rocks. This rock is really important, actually. You see it many, many times in the film. And the most iconic one is when they are saying goodbye to Jon Snow. And this is like at the very end, season finale. And this is like the most iconic scene, and you are still able to see basically everything. And it makes more sense when you are there, but you are physically able to see the fort and the walls of Dubrovnik, which are like major film spots. And then on the side of this port, you were able to see where they drowned the bastards in the first season. With Joffrey's name day, you were also able to see Joffrey's wedding day from across the viewpoint, and that is ultimately where Joffrey dies.
The purple way. Yeah. That's where Joffrey died.
If you are on a walking tour, it is so much easier to see the pointed out areas because without a tour guide, it is super hard to find super iconic locations, especially with all the CGI that is done throughout the show. You can buy a discounted ticket for the walls of Dubrovnik And in that bundle, along with that, comes the fort. The fort is another iconic area that's known as the Red Keep area. Almost everything was filmed there. Joffrey's name day was also filmed there.
Nothing physically.
Okay, because it's all protected, right?
They were all around, and nice for writing on that chairs. We put chairs for summer festival. So up there was a fight between Sir Dontos the Red, he was a drunk guy, and then another guy, not important, Hound. Hound defeated him, he pushed him, punched him.
And moving on to Split Croatia. Split Croatia is where they gathered their inspiration for Khaleesi's dungeons. So the dragons stayed in the dungeons, obviously, and this was filmed in Split. In Split, you are also able to visit a Game of Thrones museum. I have a full video on this. I will link it down below, and here are some clips of what you get to see inside the museum. So that was everything I saw while I was walking around Dubrovnik and Split that are Game of Thrones themed. Please like and subscribe down below.